At the time of this recording, I'm 23 years old, and if I could go back and talk to my 13-year-old self and give some advice on how to self-improve a lot faster, here's what I would say. Number 1. Eliminate distractions. Stop wasting time on video games and other mindless activities. I used to play video games all day, every day after school. Then I saw how miserable it made me. I decided to use that time on developing myself. Notice where your time goes and replace those distractions with meaningful activities like learning, exercising, or working. Number 2. Your biggest test comes right before the breakthrough. When I was about to finish one of my biggest videos, I lost it. When I prepped the best as I could for an exam, I lost a document. When I got a lot of sales in my store, my supplier sent the wrong product. And it's interesting how right when you're about to break through, something in your life happens. When things go wrong, see it as a test of your commitment. Every setback is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you're truly ready for success. I remind myself, do you really want this? Number 3. Real confidence comes from the promises you keep to yourself. Confidence is built in private. Every time you break a promise to yourself, you weaken your belief in your own abilities. You say you wake up at 5 a.m., but you hit snooze. You plan to work out, but you skip it. You promise to eat clean, but you cheat. Each time you chip away at your confidence until your self-doubt, anxiety, and imposter syndrome take over. Confidence isn't about faking it, it's about proving to yourself over and over again that you do what you say you will. Speaking of confidence, click on the link in the description and sign up for my email list so that you will be notified when I create new content. Number 4. Commit to meditation. Start a 30-day meditation challenge to clear your mind and boost focus. This is the best technique in my opinion. Mark each day on your calendar when you successfully meditate. If you miss even one day, restart your count from day 1 and commit to reaching 30 consecutive days to build an unbreakable meditation habit. A good start would be a 15-minute guided meditation. Number 5. Invest in personal growth. Books is the cheapest and best fast track for success. You can literally learn everything by reading books from the best themselves. If you find reading boring like I did, I would suggest starting out with listening to audiobooks. Number 6. Enhance your social skills. Humans are social creatures, and within the social sphere, you can find like-minded people, corporate contacts, and relationships. I realized that creating new friendships does more than just transform your external world, but it also transforms your inner world. Your happiest moments in life will come from having shared experience with other human beings. It will make you more robust against feelings like loneliness, jealousy, and depression. Attraction and being social is a skill you can develop, not predetermined from your childhood. Number 7. Practice self-reflection. Regularly contemplate your emotions to understand and improve yourself. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes a week for self-reflection. It's hard to see where things go wrong in the moment, but reflecting regularly helps you identify destructive patterns and find solutions. Number 8. Master letting go. Learn techniques to release negativity and unproductive habits. Letting Go by David R. Hawkins was a simple game changer for me. The book is a simple blueprint on how to let go of a big list of emotions, making you more robust to life challenges. Number 9. Prioritize physical health. Your body is your temple. If you have a good health, you want a lot of things. If you have bad health, you only want one thing. This is not complicated. Some people feed their animals better than they feed themselves. Working out breeds confidence and also increases feel-good hormones with little downside. Number 10. Take charge of your career. Find a job that challenges you and pushes you to grow. I used to work at a restaurant, but I realized I could offer more to the world. Find something you love, something you never regret on your deathbed. You'll be working for the majority of your life, so give your dream a try. Trying is always better than not trying. Number 11. Learn from the best. Most people become professional through a lot of failing. By doing the exact tips from a mentor, you will get up to speed unfairly fast. I was struggling to get a girlfriend, so I learned from the best in the game, which probably saved me years of trial and error. The same for starting a business or anything else. It will give you an unfair advantage over everyone else in whatever you pursue. For example, Tony Robbins, who worked for Jim Rohn, which basically allowed Tony to continue on Jim's self-help work for another century. Number 12. Set clear boundaries. I had a close friend that always would create trouble for me and somehow always managed to make me come back, but temporarily changing his behavior. It took me way too many such behavior circles for me before I realized that sometimes it's better to leave a friendship than trying to fix it. Recognize when it's time to set boundaries with people who hold you back. Number 13. Craft a vision. The bigger the why, the easier the how. If you have a clear and exciting vision for your future, it will pull you like a magnet through your toughest time. I had this friend in the Marines who was just fully committed to become a train driver. Everyone was fascinated by something so random. I was not even surprised to find out that he indeed has become a train driver. Number 14. Embrace your productive solitude. The Indian guru Krishnamurti deeply changed me regarding this. He said that you should investigate loneliness and realize that loneliness is fair, anchored in something completely different. Also, being alone does not make you lonely. It's rather pleasant to be alone if you work on finding out what it is. Number 15, reject extremes. When I tried to get views on YouTube, I worked 18 hours in 1 week. It failed. When I went all in on self-development and tried to shortcut the process, it failed. When I dropped out of college, it failed. In social work, we say that black and white thinking reduces flexibility and problem-solving skills. You should always try to settle on the gray in between. Number 16, cultivate discipline. I've always wanted to be good at editing, but I refuse since I always thought there were people around me that are better and more gifted than me. Avoid assuming that talent beats practice. It rarely does. It's said that it takes 10,000 hours to be master of your work. It's the point when your body sees the pencil as a part of the body and where true uniqueness begins. Discipline and skill is joy in itself. 6 hours a day of deliberate practice would make you a master within 5 years. That would make a great goal. Number 17. Own your life. How many times haven't you heard things like, my teachers failed me, or it's the stock market's fault, it screwed me over? Excuses sound the best for the people who make them. I challenge you to take 110% responsibility for your life. I know it sounds unfair, but I will guarantee that it will make your decisions better. Number 18. Value your time. Time is your most precious resource. You can trade time for money, but you can't trade money for time. It's your biggest asset, but it will disappear either way. It's up to you if you constantly want to party or make progress. Number 19, embrace calculated risks. Everything is risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. If you think trying is risky, wait until they hand you the bill for not trying. I've dealt with a lot of regret because of my previous mistakes, but without them I would never have the knowledge I have today. If you take risks, it stretches your comfort zone. For me, it started with the hamster wheel of, I have come too far to quit, which I have integrated as a blessing to achieve more and continue my journey. I heard a story from Tony Robbins that said there was a guy who bought tons of old pennies because he found out it cost more to produce the pennies than what they were worth. After some time, he melted them for a 400% profit. Take calculated risk. There are always solutions with only upside. Number 20, find inner peace. Even in your toughest times, stay present. When you're mindful and calm, challenges become easier to navigate. Studies show that mindfulness increases attention and happiness. Number 21, strive for excellence. Commit to becoming world-class in whatever you pursue. Taking choices is some of the highest energy-consuming activities your brain does. Make a routine and develop discipline, which then removes all the energy-consuming choices like ifs, shoulds, can'ts, and so on. This is why people get insane results in the military, forcing you to develop disciplines and habits. The easy life is hard. The hard life is easy. Set goals, and then there's only the discipline left. Number 22, do small bets. Use a small part of your budget on small bets on different fields. Instead of quitting your job to start a business, sell one product online as a test. If it works, scale up. If not, you'll learn with minimal loss. This is a great concept to find things you're interested in and good at. Number 23, invest in real improvement. Invest in yourself through things like books, courses, mentors, therapists, or coaches. It will pay dividends throughout your entire life. It's the first step of becoming the 1%, is to do things that are easy to do, but also easy to not to do. Number 24, stay grounded. Understand your ego and its preference towards the path of least resistance. The default mode of our ego is to resist everything uncomfortable, like practice and work. Focus and strengthen the part of you that craves something of higher meaning, like helping others instead of finding ways to just skate by. Number 25, focus on building leadership skills and personal integrity. It's an essential skill for business, work, and relationships. Integrity is not a given, and it's beyond all the glam life throws at you. I've seen so many people messing up their life because of short-term temptations. It takes 20 years to build a reputation, and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Number 26, your new life will cost you your old one. If you want to move forward, it's going to require you to change the way you've been, which will mean that how you've been living will not work for the future, because if it did, you'd already have the things you want. If you're not willing to reassess, let go, or cut things out of your life, then you'll always be held back from your past from creating a brighter future. Number 27, don't dim your light to make others comfortable. If shining your light makes others uncomfortable, let them find a dimmer space. Don't hold back for anyone. Number 28. Avoid drama and gossip at all costs. Every action you do at the expense of others will come back and bite you in the ass. In my secondary school, I was in constant drama with people in my class because of gossiping and talking behind people's backs. Trust me, the focus are better put elsewhere. Nobody will fulfill you except yourself. The more you're willing to let go of seeking validation from other people, the more unique your work will become. Number 29, cultivate authenticity. Seeking cool artificial relationships will make you artificial. Probably one of my best decisions in my life was settling for the less cool kids because it allowed me to be myself and not consistently striving to impress. Being yourself sounds cliché, but it will leave you at the cause and not the effect of things going on, making you less reactive and being able to take more action. Number 30, design your purpose in life. Use tools like vision boards to define and pursue a clear life purpose. Set aside some time to create a picture that motivates you and points you in the direction you want to go. The dullest pencil is better than the sharpest mind. Get it on a wallpaper. It's actually a fun process. Number 31, ask what else? In conversations and decisions, always dig deeper to uncover hidden opportunities. I used to struggle with being quiet in social situations and often stuck to conversations that were not fulfilling until I learned to ask what else as a reminder to myself to seek more fulfilling things to do or talk about. Number 32, accept career demands. What would you do if money was no object? If you can see the whole future, then it's already the past. You should live like Luke Skywalker, answering the call from Obi-Wan and go on the adventure, leaping into the unknown journey. Number 33, embrace uniqueness. Dare to be different. Reject the lure of mere normalcy. When I was younger, I was very insecure about some boots that someone recommended. After some time, the fear became confidence, and it's now a most used pair of shoes. Push the boundaries even though people hate. Having critics is an indication of progress. Confidence comes from being comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Number 34, be aware of pseudoscience. Stay skeptical to avoid naivete, such as unverified claims and cult-like ideologies. So many people fall into nonsense science. And what's worse than wasting your time on something false? Often one does not even notice it because it has emotional benefits. It's easier to fool people than to convince them that they have been fooled. Number 35, the Spartan Mindset. Love the battle. Be a warrior in your work. You fight resistance like a warrior, showing up every day to do the work, regardless of how you feel. Great work is like a war, and the enemy army is your inner resistance. You have to meet up every day, and they fight dirty. Fear is like a compass. If you fear it, then you have to do it. Like the Spartans, you should embrace work. Don't complain. Embrace it like your duty. It's all a battle against inner demons, distractions, and procrastination. Number 36, learn foundational theories. Understand people and their beliefs. For example, spiral dynamics is a very good concept that helps you understand how people think and what they value. To understand yourself, I would suggest delving into Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where I personally would also add like the service for others as a stage over self-realization. Number 37, kill procrastination. Procrastination dies when action begins. The first step always feels the heaviest. Take it anyway. Don't wait for motivation. Move and let the momentum do the rest. Number 38, work like an artist, not just a worker. When I was a barista, I obsessed of every detail. How things were organized, how to pour the perfect tulip. I even traded free labor for mentorship. That's the mindset of a linchpin, someone who treats work like art. Not just showing up, but showing how you show up. Number 39, the goal is not the prize. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. Set a goal to become a millionaire for what it will make of you to achieve it. Number 40, become self-sufficient. Trust your own path. At a certain point, you need to stop following others and start trusting your own process. You know, you're into something special when there are no obvious how-tos or people to advise you. In the end, you are totally unique, just like everyone else. Remember to sign up for my email list and watch this video to learn more about Charles Bukowski. Thanks for watching.